Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
What is going on, guys? My name is 4G, so welcome to another Fortnite news video. This is going to be a pretty big video. I got a lot to talk about as, of course, I haven't made a video in about 3 days other than item shop videos, but basically, there wasn't too much to say, just little bits of news here and there, and I'm just going to add it all up today. So before I start this video, guys, if you guys enjoy, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you like Fortnite news videos or any content that revolves around Fortnite, you guys can hit that subscribe button as I upload every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the video. The big thing today that I wanted to talk about, as I kind of touched on it before with something else, another method on how to get the iconic skin, but there is a proper store method, so it's pretty easy. Basically, it's the same thing as the Galaxy skin that you had to do. Actually, it's kind of easier, but there is an extra step. So if you go to any store and you want to do the store method, you have to go into the settings of the phone, go to about phone, and you have to see the model number. At the end of the model number, there will either be an X or an F. If there's an F, this should work, and if there's an X, then it is a display model only, and it will not work to get the iconic skin. So if the model number actually ends with F, it should work, and you should be able to download Fortnite, go into the game, log in, go to the store, click the iconic skin, click claim, and it will ask you to put in a credit card. You can actually put in a Visa debit card or any of those types of gift cards, not debit card specifically, but a gift card specifically. And yeah, then you should be able to get the iconic skin. If it doesn't work, it's probably because someone already got it before you, if it has F as at the end of the model number. So it's pretty easy to do, actually. It's pretty interesting that this still works after tons of people saying that the store method is no longer going to work. So it's pretty cool that this is actually a method now. So the next thing, guys, this is actually a pretty big thing. The starter pack 6 is finally out. Well, it's not currently available for everyone in the world. For example, I don't have access to it, but currently it is available on the UK and Australia PlayStation Store, and because of that, it should be coming out in the next 24 hours all across the world on all platforms. So if you aren't aware of what this pack actually includes, it will include the rare, as it's called because it's blue, Laguna outfit, which I think is pretty cool. Yes, it is technically just the elite agent, but a red shirt instead of a black, and of course it's the headhunter or sunstrider girl, I guess you could say. But also this also comes with the pineapple strummer back bling, which is pretty cool, and the pineapple wrap, which actually just, I love all wraps in this game, seriously. I don't think there's one wrap that I could say that I dislike. And of course it comes the usual 600 V-Bucks. I'm pretty excited to actually get my hands on this. So it's a pretty good bundle, especially. It's probably one of my favorite starter packs for sure, and I'm definitely going to be using this starter pack a lot more, as most starter packs for me I just don't use after a few months, just because of the fact that they're just so overused eventually, and I don't know, they're not usually the best. The Ace skin was probably the second best, and it was the best until this pack came out. So I'm very excited to be able to get my hands on this later today or whenever it comes out worldwide. Alright, so a quick update. Epic Games actually just released the starter pack, the Laguna starter pack, into the US PlayStation Store now. So by the time you guys are watching this video, it should be available in all regions and all platforms, because I'm going to be releasing this about an hour or two after I'm recording this. So it should be out, and either way, it will be out in the next few hours, even if it's not. So after you watch this video, guys, you guys should definitely go check Fortnite and check if the starter pack is available for you to buy. So the next thing, guys, is the flintlock pistol is actually coming to Fortnite. A few weeks ago, when Season 8 actually launched, a ton of people already speculated this because it is on the loading screen. Now, will this pistol be very good in the meta of Fortnite, I guess you could say? I don't know. Really, I can't see it being used too often, unless it's like a hand cannon type thing, which even then, not everyone uses hand cannons as much anymore after that nerf. I really don't see it being a big weapon in the game's meta. But with all these updates coming out over and over again, where are the respawn vans? I keep talking about this in these news videos, and I just don't understand where these respawn vans could be. They're currently in the game files. They've been in the game files since day 1 of Season 8. So that's about 2 or 3 weeks ago already. 3 weeks ago, actually. And I want these respawn vans. I think they'd be such a great addition to the game. Yeah, I know you could say that they're copying Apex, whatever. Who cares, alright? It's a great addition to the game. We'd finally be able to not die off the start. So if you got unlucky, right, someone swooped in, took your gun, and you got killed by them because they had a gun and you didn't, and then you're spectating your friends the whole rest of the game, that won't be an issue anymore if they actually add these respawn vans. Even if you started out with absolutely nothing and you'd have to go loot up again, that would still be way better than it is today, where you just die and it's too bad, you're out of the game. I would probably play Fortnite a lot more and actually enjoy it a lot more. So, but back to the loading screen that we were talking about before, the main loading screen. There's also another weapon on this screen that has not been announced or made it into the game, and if the flintlock pistol is actually coming out, I think this will come out as well, and that is the bow and arrow. Honestly, I would absolutely love to see this in the game more than I would actually want to see the flintlock pistol, because honestly I don't really care about the flintlock unless it's a good weapon. That'll probably change my mind, but I'd be more excited about a bow and arrow personally, just because it's just that's just so unique. I know it's kind of like a crossbow, but at the same time it's really not. Either way, hopefully we see that in the future. As you can see, Ember, I believe that's the skin's name, is holding a bow and arrow, and that just looks like a really cool weapon. So the next thing, guys, is the Getaway LTM will be leaving soon, unfortunately. So if you have not got any of the challenges done, or if you haven't completed your challenges, you have a few hours to complete it. It's very limited. I'm pretty sure actually there's a whole day, based off the time I'm recording this, 24 hours remaining, something similar to that. I am pretty excited though, but it was a really nice event that they brought back. I'm glad that it came back and we got to play the Getaway LTM. It didn't feel the exact same as it did before, probably because things like the LMG, the drum gun, those weren't in the game. There was more vehicles like the baller and everything like that, so it just didn't feel the exact same, but it still is a great LTM, and it was still a lot of fun to play. Speaking of LTMs though, the Going Green LTM was a secret LTM that Epic Games didn't make any announcement of, and they just threw it in the game on St. Patrick's Day. This LTM, if you didn't get a chance to play it, was all green weapons, as of course St. Patrick's Day, you know, trying to stay with that green theme, unless you found a map, and then you could go and get loot, and legendary loot specifically, from a treasure chest. So it was a pretty fun game mode, honestly. Not everyone, you know, not everyone having very overpowered weapons and stuff like that. It was a pretty nice change of pace, but it was removed right after St. Patrick's Day, so there was only 24 hours to actually play the LTM. So one more thing, speaking of St. Patrick's Day stuff, the return of Sergeant Green Clover actually happened. The skin that was actually pretty rare. So this skin is incredibly rare. The fact that it came out over a year ago until now, and the fact that it also came out around the time when the game was still getting popular and wasn't really, you know, as popular as today, where people are willing to invest money to buy V-Bucks and buy these skins. So it was probably one of the last rare skins. Sorry, actually that's not true. The Ghoul Trooper and Codename Elf are still item shop skins that are rare. We're not talking about seasonal or battle pass skins that are being rare right now, but still, it's nice that it came back. The pickaxe was awesome, and I really regret not buying that before, but now I finally have it, and it's really a really nice pickaxe. The skin I just got really for collecting purposes, I guess you could say, just to have it in my locker, because it is a classic OG skin, I guess you could say, because it did come out in the beginning of season 3. So the next thing, guys, is there has been this helicopter that just randomly spawned about a day ago, and it's just been going around the map, teleporting to different locations. So this is an image right here of it at the racetrack, and originally what I thought, because this is the same helicopter that was in Moisty Myers before they removed Moisty Myers, is this helicopter back and it's trying to find its home at Moisty Myers, but it can't find it because, I mean, it was hanging out in the desert for quite a while, so I don't know. But what is this helicopter? What do you guys think about what this helicopter is doing in the Fortnite map? I would love to hear what you guys have to say, what you would have to theorize, I guess you could say, about this helicopter, because honestly, I have absolutely no idea what this helicopter is doing in the Fortnite map. Alright, so another thing, guys, the 100K tournament actually did happen this weekend. So it was called the Scallywag tournament, and it was a duo-only cup if you weren't aware of it. You had to get in the top 3% of any of the gauntlet modes, either duo or solo, and it was a pretty fun tourney, especially because the fact that you could actually win prizes from it, essentially. And I wanted to report on it just because the fact that it was the very first actual tournament that Epic Games officially hosted, and something you wouldn't have to go to like an event or something. I mean, yeah, technically Winter Royale, they did the same type of thing, but that's kind of different still, just the way that the whole system plays out. One last thing I'm going to be talking about in this video, guys, is the poison dart trap. This is found in the files. It's going to be, of course, like I said, a trap that will shoot poison darts, as the name suggests. The only image we have right now, other than, of course, the actual files, is this loading screen right here. So if I were to assume when this comes out, I would assume that it would actually come out next week, so after the flintlock pistol update. Either that or we could somehow see it with the flintlock update, just due to the fact that the poison dart trap is already in the files. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of traps in general, but still I think it would be pretty cool at least to have during this time of season 8. But who knows if it'll even stay in the game. I mean, chiller traps were in the game and they got removed quite quickly. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up this Fortnite news video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as I upload Fortnite content every single day. If you guys would like to support me, you guys can use my code YouTube it's 4G in the item shop. It would help us a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.